gentlemen, you're listening to Decades with Joe E. Kramer. Too true to believe, too true to be true. You be the judge.
You turn the time circuits on. Say, kids, what time is it?
It's 7 o'clock at WWRR Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
Are you telling me you built a time machine?
This is the sound of the 80s generation. Decades with Joe E. Kramer starts now. On 105 The River.
All right, here we go. It's another Saturday night. I'm glad to be back this week after a week at M3. I'll talk about that, of course, tonight. And one of the artists from the M3 Festival last Saturday night in Maryland, Ted Poley of Danger will be with us in the Decades Artist Spotlight at 9 o'clock tonight. Do not go anywhere. We got a great show. The Communards lead it off. Don't leave me this way. This is Decades on Total Reach Radio.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Decades is everywhere, 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 everywhere.
tender love, loving me straight from the heart. Pull me nearer, please let me be a part of the tender love you're giving to me. Tender love, love so tender, pulling me close to you. Baby, I surrender.
This is Decades, Force MDs. MD stands for Musical Diversity. They went all the way to number 5 in 1986. Tender Love from Crush Groove, right here on Decades.
It's Joe E. Kramer with Decades.
The biggest hits, 105 The River.
As we roll through 5 full hours of retro radio, he was Noah Drake when this came out and went top 5. Rick Springfield, Don't Talk to Strangers.
You were just a young girl and still in school. How come you never learned the golden rule? Don't talk to strange men, don't be a fool. I'm hearing stories, I don't think that's cool. Why don't you tell me someone isn't loving you? 'Cause you're my girl, some say it's no longer true. You're seeing some slick continental dude. I'm begging you, please don't talk to strangers. Baby, don't you don't talk to strangers. You know he'll only use you. Don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk to him.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer. And another lost track from the 80s.
Total Reach Radio. This is Decades. It's Joey Kramer and a lost track. That is Michael Sembello, Mega Madness, Gremlins, 1984 into 1985. And there is an update. They've been talking about a new Gremlins movie for about 4 years now. And Zach Galligan, who is the guy in it, I can't think of his name. Billy, that was his name. Billy! I can only think of it with Gizmo's voice. He spoke and he said, this is about 2 months ago, that it's definitely being done. It will not be a reboot. It will be a sequel to the original Gremlins because both Carl Ellsworth and Steven Spielberg were not fans of Gremlins 2. So they kind of want to redo it so it has a proper ending. But there will be a Gremlins 3. No word on the release. They're looking probably into 2018 at this point. And I also got an update. National Treasure, which isn't an 80s movie, but one of my favorite movies that have been out in the last 15 years or so. A new National Treasure movie is in the works also, and that'll be coming out. They're looking 2018 too. So in 2018, Gremlins, National Treasure, another Star Wars. You got one, of course, coming out in December, and then a second one to follow up Rogue One will be coming out in 2018. So At least the movies are okay in today. But you know, they all have to do with something from back in the 80s. It all comes back to the 80s. After 9 o'clock, we got Ted Poley here, one of the greatest guys in rock from Danger Danger. He'll be talking to us after 9 o'clock. Hairspray at 8, of course, after 8, so stay right here. We got the 8-track classic flashback coming up this hour. Yes, another teen idol. He also had his own TV show with another guy who was a teen idol, so we'll talk about that too. It's Decades every Saturday night. We are live around the world at 105theriver.net. Decades with JoeEKramer.com, the Radio Bold app, and of course, right here on 105 The River. Hang on.
You can start up the generator now. Prepare for launching.
Enough said.
Feel the vibration.
Now, back to Decades. Joe E. Kramer on 105 The River.
I see you, baby, every single day, holding on to my best friend, but you don't see me, so I make the same request now, every single night, going out for me to you on the dedication night. I wonder if you're listening to the ones that keep me wishing that one day I'll be kissing you. Oh, oh, oh. Radio, radio romance. Radio, radio romance. Radio, radio romance. Radio romance. My secret admiration I won't reveal. I wouldn't want to hurt no one by telling how I feel. The DJ knows my voice now. He even knows my choice now. He never says my name. He just says from the one who loves you, baby. Radio, radio romance. Radio, radio romance. Radio, radio romance. Radio romance. One night you hear a song, and then you know just who it's I see you, baby, every single day. Single day. Single day. Single day. Holding on to my best friend, but you don't see me. I wonder if you're listening to the ones that keep me wishing that one day I'll be kissing you. Radio, radio romance. Radio, radio romance. Radio, radio romance. Radio romance. Yes. Radio, radio
Southern Reach Radio, this is Decades. Tiffany's second album, Hold an Old Friend's Hand, and her last top 40 hit, Radio Romance, right here on Decades.
This is Retro Radio.
Retro Radio.
Decades on 105 The River.
As we roll on through 5 5 full hours of retro radio. It's Joey Kramer. We do it every Saturday night. The 80s, the 90s, and more. Hairspray at 8. Coming up at 8 o'clock. The 8-track classic flashback in about 15 minutes or so. Don't you go anywhere. David Lee Roth, go crazy. This is Decades Total Reach Radio.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer sounds like this.
Total Reach Radio, this is Decade. Joe E. Kramer, Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming. Michael Jackson and Jermaine Jackson. M3 Festival last weekend I was at. And one of the bands was Loverboy, who, I don't know, they didn't play any of their hits, except for like working for the weekend. Kind of missed this one. Heaven in Your Eyes, Loverboy. This is Decade.
I can tell by the look in your eyes you've been hurting. You know I'll never let you down, oh no. And I'll try anything to keep it working. You gave me time to find out what my heart was looking for. And what I'm feeling inside in your eyes, I wanna see your love again in your eyes. I never want this feeling to end. It took some time to find the line, but now I realize I can see the heaven in your eyes. Can't you see I'm finding it hard to let go? Whoa. All the heartaches we've been through, I never really thought I'd see this love grow. But you help me see, now I know what my heart's been looking for. And what I'm feeling inside in your eyes, I wanna see your love again in your eyes. I never want this feeling to end. It took some time to find the line, but now I realize I can see the heaven in your eyes. We've been living on the edge, where only the strong survive. We've been living on the edge, and it's something that we just can't hide. Oh, this feeling inside in your eyes, I wanna see your love again in your eyes. I never want this feeling to end. It took some time to find the line, but now I realize I can see the heaven in your eyes. Oh yeah, I can see the heaven in your eyes. Ooh yeah, I can see the heaven in your eyes. I can see the heaven in your eyes. Heaven in your eyes. Oh, heaven in your eyes.
It's Joe E. Kramer with Decades.
Wanna find the river.
Special request to my villa, you party right down. They want the gun and make a you balaja with this. Uncle, you body, you just try to get squeezy. Excess amount of love and I'm gonna make it easy. Girl about the good, give me the feeling. Girl about the good, I need the sexual healing. Girl about the good, give me the feeling. Girl about the good, I need the sexual healing now. Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving. And baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. Baby, me heart, woman like the oven. And I make it hold it longer. Me need the love and then it getting Work it up, let me off the reeling. Now stir it up, me baby, the sexual healing. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. Oh baby, makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, is good for us. Sexual healing, darling, is good for us. Girl, body good, give me the feeling, girl, body good. I need the sexual healing, girl, body good. Give me the feeling, girl, body good. I need the sexual healing now. Baby, I got sick this morning. I see it was storming inside of me, and baby, I think I'm capsizing. The waves are rising and rising. Baby, my heart, woman like the oven, and I get holding on, get me need the love, and then I get them stronger when I get the feeling. Darling, won't you give me the sexual healing? Work it up, girl, let me off the reeling. I'm the one no ambulance, let me heart just stealing. Work it up, girl, let me off the reeling. Now stir it up, me baby, the sexual healing. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. Oh baby, makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, is good for us. Sexual healing, darling, is good for us. I'm gonna love you, you know I be crazy, but then you spend on my take man, don't get too lazy. I'm rubber double, I'm a love with the feeling, baby. Tell me about the give me the sexual healing, girl, about the good. Give me the feeling, girl, about the good. I need the sexual healing, girl, about the good. Give me the feeling, girl, about the good. I need the sexual healing, nah. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. Oh, baby.
Total Reach Radio. It is Decades. It is Joey Kramer. And yeah, that's the remix. Maximilian. Sexual Healing 1995 right here in Decades. 8-track classic fastback coming up next. He was a Hardy Boy. So there's your hints. We'll do it next after OMD.
Decades with Joe E. Kramer gives you this week's 8-track classic flashback on 105 The River.
The big remake from the 1950s. Can't recall the... I'm thinking hard here. Sean Cassidy, of course. Originally done by the Crystals, of course. How to come to my mind there for a second. He was big for a few years. He had the Do Ron Run, which is the Do Ron Run. R-O-N, not Run Run, by the way. That's Rock and Roll at number 3. Hey Dini at number 7. Do You Believe in Magic at 31. And that was All She Wrote for Sean Cassidy. However, he did have the Hardy Boys with Parker Stevenson and Pamela Sue Martin. Of course, it was the Hardy Boys Nancy Drew Mysteries, which ran 3 seasons from 1976 until 1979. Sorry, 1977 until 1979. I watched it when I was little all the time. Then I watched it in reruns. I read the books. I was a big Hardy Boys fan. I also like Nancy Drew. I was only like 8 years old, but I like Nancy Drew. I had an interest in Nancy Drew. All right, we got more decades coming up. Hairspray at 8 is next. It's going to be a very cool hour of nothing but the hair metal. We'll talk a little bit about M3. And then after 9 o'clock, Ted Poley, who is the frontman of Danger Danger and his great new band called Tokyo Motor Fist. That'll be happening after 9 o'clock, so lots to come. Do not go anywhere. This is Decades of Total Reach Radio, 105 The River, 104.9 and 100.7 FM, 1340 AM, and around the world at 105theriver.net. Decades with JoeECramer.com and the Radio Bold app. We will be right back. Hang on.
It's 8 o'clock at WWRR Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
This is Brian Fulmer of the band Helix.
Give it up!
I'm Wild Mick Brown, the drummer from Dawkins.
This is Lita Ford.
listening to Decades.
You are listening to Decades.
And you're listening to Decades with the one and only Joey Kramer.
This is Hairspray at 8 on Decades.
All right, here we go. It's 8 o'clock. That means 1 full hour of nothing but the hair metal. And you're going to love what I have to announce coming up in the coming weeks. If you love hair metal, you are going to love it. I guarantee. These guys were at M3 last week. I haven't seen them in about 25 years. And they were fantastic. Although Kip Winger looks like an English professor, but besides that. Winger, Madeline.
Such tender eyes, such a sweet believer. The story never lies. When I found the girl, you were so far down. A black cat in disguise. How in the world could it come to this? Couldn't you see that you've gone too far? Saving your soul for that one last kiss. Living your wish upon a star. Madeline, this is love too tough to take. Madeline, beware the girl, beware the pain. Running scared through the dark of the day. The story never dies, but the names keep changing and the faces fade. Take you dead or alive. How in the world could it come to this? Couldn't you see that you've gone too far? Saving your soul for that one last kiss. Living your wish upon a star. Madeline, this is love too tough to take. Madeline, beware the girl, beware of the pain. All your glory was left like an angry child, waiting to take your love away. But you can't see you're still running wild. Now don't run away from me. Madeline, this is love too tough to take. Madeline, beware the girl, beware the pain. Madeline, this is love too tough to
How high was your hair? This is Hairspray at 8. Decades on 105 The River.
I know it's hard, made a world gone bad, to find no truth, to understand. Man, I know it's hard to turn the page, to walk the line.
drummer Tom Kiefer, who I kind of think, and if Rex Havoc was here, he'd be riding me for this one, but he should have been the headliner. Without a doubt, he should have been the headliner over Rat. And Rat was good. I mean, and despite what they say, Piercy's voice was good that night. But Kiefer, he brought the house down, no doubt. And then there's Faster Pussycat, who there was not an original member on the stage. Tammy Downs had pneumonia, so they had Ted Polney out there singing. They had Cherie from Vixen. They had that McAllister guy from Dangerous Toys. It was very interesting, anyway. No original members at all on stage. It was like the 21st century version of Faster Pussycat. House of Pain. This is Hairspray at 8. Turn it up.
Because you can never use enough hairspray. Hairspray at 8. Decades with Joe E. Kramer on 105 The River.
I got home late on Saturday night, and I knew right away something wasn't right. Oh, I knew she was gone. She took all I had but left a hole in my heart. Should've known it go bad right from the start. What did I do wrong? Can't understand how she could leave me this way with nothing to say. Then I found a note on the door. It said goodbye and she don't want me no more. Bye bye baby, bye bye, she said in the letter. And that was all she wrote. Guess this is goodbye, guess this is forever. And that was all she wrote. I called on the phone, but she wasn't there. Should've known all along that she just didn't care. Oh, why did she have to go? Oh no. And now I look at her picture and I wonder why she left me this way. Why did she say goodbye? I guess I'll never know. Whoa, still I can't understand how she could leave me this way with nothing to say. I remember the note on the door. It said goodbye and she don't want me no more. Bye bye baby, bye bye, she said in a letter. And that was all she wrote. Guess this is goodbye, guess this is forever. And that was all she wrote. Bye bye baby, bye bye, she said in the letter. And that was all she wrote. Guess this is goodbye, guess this is forever. And that was all she wrote. Baby, bye bye, she said in the letter. And that was all she wrote. Guess this is goodbye, guess this is forever. And that was all she wrote. Ah, she wrote. Baby, bye bye. Oh, she said in the letter. Bye, baby, bye bye.
On the Reach Radio, this is Decades. That is Unplugged. Love my Unplugged stuff. Firehouse. Good Acoustics was the name of the album back then, and all she wrote, Unplugged. Right here on Decades. Joey Kramer, Hairspray at 8, coming up at 9 o'clock. Ted Boley will be with us. Danger, Danger, of course. Great new band called Tokyo Motor Fist. So we'll be talking a little bit about both. Now, I recorded this interview prior to M3, so we're not going to be talking about that at all. But it was a great show. In fact, I'm going to go live, Facebook Live here in a few minutes and talk a little bit about M3. So if you want, instead of boring you nonstop here, I'm going to talk about it on Facebook Live so you can get in on the conversation. Just go over to the 105 The River Facebook page. 105 The River, type that in, and it'll take you right to the live feed of me. So there you go. But it was a great time. We got there Friday, and Dangerous Toys was actually, Baton Rouge was on. Dangerous Toys came on. Winger was that day also. Faster Pussycat, of course. Who else was on that day? I'm trying to think of all the different... Kix was the headliner for day one, and Kix was really good. They really were. Whiteman was in rare form telling stories, and he was really good. So I did enjoy... I didn't know if I was going to love Kix live, but they were really, really cool live on last Friday night, and it was their hometown. So the crowd was mammoth. There was about 20,000, I guess, for the festival. A little over 20,000. More on Saturday than on Friday. But by the time Kicks went on Friday, the place was packed. And I got there on Friday. Our Saturday, Danger Danger was the first one I really wanted to see. Warrant was there on Saturday also. I'm losing track. Rat, of course, was the headliner. Tom Kiefer was there on Saturday. Danger Danger. It was a very cool night. Loverboy was there on night one. They were probably the only band that I wasn't thrilled with. I don't know what it was. They did a lot of songs that, by the looks in the crowd, people didn't know. Of course, they did Working for the Weekend. They did Loving Every Minute of It, Turn Me Loose. But the other songs they did, people were just like looking around like, okay, why are we doing 12-minute jam sessions here? But other than Loverboy, everybody put on a great performance. Winger was fantastic. I haven't seen Winger in 20-some years, and they were incredible. But like I said before, Kip Winger kind of looks like a English professor nowadays, so it's a little weird. But it was a cool thing. We had a great time, and 10th anniversary next year is going to be fantastic. I'm going to get more pictures up on my Facebook page also. We got more Hairspray at 8 coming up next. Don't you go anywhere. This is Decades on Total Reach Radio 105 The River, 104.9 and 100.7 FM, 1340 AM around the world at 105theriver.net. Decades with JoeyCramer.com and the Radio Bold app. We shall return. More Hairspray at 8 coming up.
Keeping it stiff. This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer.
I gotta tell you what I'm feeling inside. I could lie to myself, but it's true. There's no denying when I look in your eyes. Girl, I'm out of my head over you. And I lived so long believing all love is blind. But everything about you is telling me this time it's forever. This time I know it, there's no doubt in my mind. Forever. Until the night is through, girl, I'll be loving you forever. I hear the echo of a promise I made. When you're strong, you can stand on your own. Those words grow distant as I look at your face. No, I don't wanna go without love. I never thought I'd lay my heart on the line, but everything about you is telling me this time it's forever. This time I know it,
is Hairspray at 8.
105 The River.
Let's rock it, man.
Well, the sun's going down right here in the neighborhood. Yeah, sun's going down. We don't know if we really should. Don't you lose your head. I'll make your heart feel good. Well, when trouble all around, trouble with the PTA. Tell me what you gonna do, taking all our highs away. So now turn you around, but mama, not today. Well, come on, little baby, let's call it rock and roll. Yeah, come on, little baby, let's call it rock and roll. Gonna get a good feeling right down to your soul. Yes, y'all. Now your papa's getting down, mama's saying you're no good. Oh baby, it's a shame, it's never really understood. How a dose of rock and roll can make your heart feel good. Well, come on, little baby, let's call it rock and roll. Come on, little mama, let's call it rock and roll. Don't get a good feeling right down to your soul. Come on, little baby, let's call it rock and roll. Come on, little honey, let's call it rock and roll. Don't get a good feeling right down to your soul. Get it, boy. I say yeah, yeah, call it rock and roll. I say yeah, yeah, call it rock and roll. Gonna get a good feeling right down to your soul. Gonna get a good feeling right down to your soul. Gonna get a good feeling right down to your soul. Yeah.
Total Reach Radio, it is Hairspray at 8. It's Joey Kramer and Dee Snider. Gotta love this acoustic version.
We've got the right to choose it. There ain't no way we'll lose it. This is our life. This is our song. We'll fight the powers that be. Just don't pick our destiny, 'cause you don't know us. You don't belong. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Oh, you're so condescending. You're jaded, boring and confiscated. If that's your best won't do. Whoa, we're right, we're free, we'll fight. You'll see, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. Oh no, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Whoa, we're right, we're free, we'll fight. You'll see. Oh, we're not gonna take it. Oh no, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. Oh no, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
Remember when music was this good? This is Hairspray at 8 on Decades.
Here comes a weekend. I'm all worked up and ready
Spandex never felt so good. This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer.
Just a big black set of wheels, what it takes to get me off. I'm gonna drive all night, spin my wheels of light. Feels alright, oh yeah, it feels alright. I don't need no driver's license, I'm too reckless to survive. It's like a carburetor, instigator. Feels alright, yes it feels alright. Driving in a Sandman Cadillac. It's got solid gold hubcaps. It makes it feel like a king. I only need one thing, and that's the Sandman Cadillac. Ooh, get it up! Down! No, I got a fully equipped rock and roll machine that needs to take me high. And 10 minutes come, I hear one word: drive, drive, drive. Drive, drive, drive. My machine is making headlines. Gives me love and everything. It's like an institution, a revolution. Feels alright. Oh yeah, it feels alright. Robbing in a Sandman Cadillac. It's got solid gold hubcaps. It makes me feel like a king. I only need one thing, and that's a Sandman Cadillac. Pull over! Got the coppers on my trail, just for me, an APB, yeah, yeah. The siren's spinning, the speed's winning. They're after me, for I know just what happened. I disappeared to their surprise. I got a Cadillac monkey on my back, and I don't mind. No, no, I don't mind. Driving in a Sandman Cadillac. It's got solid gold hubcaps. It makes me feel like a king. I only need one thing, and that's the Sandman Cadillac. Slick black Cadillac. It's got solid gold hubcaps. Slick black Cadillac. I lay it down, spread it wide, and get laid it back. Yeah, driving in a Slick black Cadillac. It makes me feel like a king. Alright.
Total Reach Radio, this is Hairspray at 8. Quiet Riot, the way I love them, Kevin Dubrow. There'll be none other that will ever take his place of that band. None. 9 o'clock is almost coming, and Ted Poley from Danger Danger will be joining us after 9. Stay right here.
Oh yeah!
Lillian X, Dream of a Lifetime. This is Hairspray at 8. Turn it up.
Eye for an eye, a heart for a heart. That's the way that we play. Up in the clouds where angels fly, you take my breath away. Your love is my heaven. Now I'm going that way, hey, hey. And when I get there, you know I'm gonna stay, stay, stay.
This is Hairspray at 8.
Northeast PA's 105 The River.
On a Run from their 1982 album, Screaming Blue Murder, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I am mistaken. I'm sorry. Take a Bite was the name of the album they're from. They still have 3 original members, Kim McAuliffe, Jackie Chambers, Kim McAuliffe, Eden Williams, and Denise Dufort. And they are still looking good. New album, Guilty of Sin, came out about a year and a half ago. These guys are from Finland. They came out in 2001, and they've been rocking the hair metal ever since. Reckless Love on Hairspray at 8.
Hide it in your heart or try to run away. Don't matter who you are, it don't matter what you say. You're used to try to find what's in your DNA. And when it comes alive, baby, everyone's a brave. Don't matter if you're straight, it don't matter if you're gay. Don't matter if you buy, it will get you anyway. The purgatory on fire is burning through your veins. The only name of the game. Oh, no, na, 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 nothing. Whoa, give me that loving. Oh, no, na, 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 nothing. Whoa, give me that loving.
stars, baby, power through the rain. It don't matter if you're straight, it don't matter if you're gay, don't matter if you're bi, you can do it anyway. The fundamental little lie, the original sin, is hiding under your skin. Oh no, na 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 na, say, whoa, give me that love. Oh no, na 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 na, say, whoa, give me that love. It don't matter if you're straight, it don't matter if you're gay, don't matter if you're bi, it will get you anyway. The purgatory on fire is burning through your veins, the only name of the game. Oh no, na 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 nothing. Whoa, give me that love. Oh no, na 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 nothing. Whoa, give me that love. Whoa.
This is Decades, Hairspray at 8. I love that band, Reckless Love. Oh, Bad Lovin' right here on Hairspray at 8. They've put out a bunch of albums since 2001. So they formed in 2001, I should say. They got their deal around 2008. Reckless Love, Animal Attraction, Spirit, and Invader was their latest in 2016. Formed in 2001 in Kuopio, Finland. But check out their stuff on YouTube. Very cool stuff. They got the whole hair metal vibe. They're kind of like, I want to say the Darkness. I guess that would be the closest thing you could say. They got that kind of metal stuff going on. The Darkness, although, has lost it over the last couple of years. And they have more problems. They have as many problems as Quiet Riot does. All right, we don't have any problems getting to the Decades Artist Spotlight because we have Ted Poley with us next. Great guy. And he's going to be talking about Danger Danger, Tokyo Motor Fist, and everything in between. So don't go anywhere because we're going to be playing some solo Ted Poley, some Danger Danger, and some Tokyo Motor Fist all in the 9 o'clock hour. So stay right here. This is Decades on Total Reach Radio 105 The River, 104.9 and 100.7 FM, 1340 AM, and around the world at 105theriver.net and Decades with JoeEKramer.com. Don't forget about the Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. Hairspray at 8. Back again next Saturday night. Did I say 2 hours of Hairspray at 8 next Saturday? Well, I'm saying it. 2 hours of Hairspray at 8 next Saturday. Maybe Rex Havoc will even join us. We'll see. I have to ask him nicely. The Decades Artist Spotlight is next. Hang on.
It's 9 o'clock at WWRR Scranton Wilkes-Barre. This is a Decades Artist Spotlight.
Hi, this is Marcus Thompson from Timex Social Club.
Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away.
Hey, this is Vicki Peterson of the Bangles.
Just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday.
Hey, this is Paul Robb from Information Society.
I want to know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I want to know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
and you're listening to Decades.
You are listening to Decades.
And you're listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
This is the Decades Artist Spotlight. Now, here's Joe E. Kramer with this week's artist.
All right, we got a Decades Artist Spotlight in full effect this week, and our artist tonight is none only than Ted Poley from Danger Danger and a great new band called Tokyo Motor Fist. And Ted was at M3 Festival last week. He even subbed in with Faster Pussycat. He was calling him Faster Polycat. So. Yeah, we all know about Ted, and it's a good interview. He's a great guy, very gracious, and I'm going to play it for you coming up next. Let's start with Danger Danger. Rock America!
is the Decades Artist Spotlight with Joe E. Kramer. This week's artist.
It's another Decades Artist Spotlight, and tonight with me is the frontman to one of my favorite all-time bands, Danger Danger, and one of my favorite new bands, Tokyo Motor Fist, the one and only Mr. Ted Poley. How you doing, Ted?
Joey, how are you, man? Feel the fist, your Motor Fist. You're early on that, man.
That is fair. I want to talk about them because I've been playing their music a lot on my show, but I got to start out by telling you something that, I don't know, it'll probably make you feel maybe a little bit old, but I'll tell you anyway. I have a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old daughter. And most kids, when they're little, they want to hear all kind of, like kid music, whatever. When they were 3, 4 years old, we'd get in the car, and the first thing they would say is, "Put on Bang Bang, Dad. Put on Bang Bang."
That's awesome, and there's nothing that you could possibly say that could make me feel any older than I already do.
But I want to talk about the new band, obviously, but let's talk a little bit about your start here, because you started as a drummer, and you were in a band called Prophet. So talk a little bit about that, and then we'll get into the Danger Danger.
Actually, I really started at about 4 years old on piano, but that goes way back.
Way back.
Yeah, way back. And then, I took up drums later on, became a drummer, and got my first record deal as a drummer in the band Prophet, which is like a prog band, awesome guys, some of which are passed on now, but I miss them, but awesome band, and definitely provided me with the chops and everything else that I needed to become a very serious musician. And then I could become a less serious musician now. Have fun.
So how did that morph into Danger Danger?
That didn't morph at all into Danger Danger. The only
no, I mean you morphed into Danger Danger, not so much.
Yeah, I'm still morphing as we speak. Actually, there is a connection. I was actually in Prophet at the time doing sound check at a club called L'Amour, which was a famous rock club in Brooklyn. And at the time, Bruno Ravel was in a band called White Lion, which rehearsed in the basement of L'Amour, and he heard me doing sound check. I was actually singing, and the singer didn't show up early for sound check, so I used to sing from behind the drums, and I did the sound check as a singer. And he was looking for a singer, I guess, and he came running up. He heard me sing, and he's like, "Who's that singing?" And I was like, "Me, sir." And, he's like, "Hey, I want you to come and sing some stuff for me." And I was like, "No way, I don't want to be a lead singer. I like it behind my drums. I like the wall of drums. I'm actually kind of shy in real life. I'm like, no way I'm getting out there being some kind of fruity front man. Or it's not my thing. I like bashing the crap out of stuff." And he's like, "Well, just do the demos, sing on the demos." And I went to a basement in Long Island where we did the original Danger Danger demos, which turned out to be Al Petrelli's basement, the original guitar player from Danger Danger. And we did some of these early songs like Rock America. I forget what else was on those first demos, but I fell in love with the music so much that eventually, when Prophet faced a second record deal with having me as a drummer, I decided I'd rather go with this unsigned band called Danger Danger rather than take a for sure record deal as a drummer again. And I loved the guys and I loved the band, but Danger Danger was new, and the stuff I sang on was just so cool, and I had to be in there even at the expense of my drum set. So the rest is history. I stepped out front, and we got a deal pretty fast, and that's that. So great interview. Good speaking with you.
I'll talk to you later.
And actually, I think this interview so far, the answer to that question took longer than the rest of
No, because Danger Danger was odd because they were, you guys were lumped into that whole hair metal scene at the end of the 80s, which I loved, but you guys were more melodic rock. You were more like Journey. I compared you to Journey and even Toto, bands like that, more than some of the bands that were out there, because as you know, they were out there. I mean, they were, by the end of the 80s, every band with a long hair was getting signed to a record deal.
Yeah, and a lot of them, God bless them all, and everybody was trying real hard. But we were actual musicians. I started out on classical piano when I was age 4. Bruno was schooled at Juilliard. We're no slouch musicians. We had, Andy Timmons on guitar. We could actually really play, and that's what put us over. Was when we got the chance to perform in front of live audiences, which we did. Thanks to Kiss and Alice Cooper and all those awesome bands. They provided us with huge audiences that we could then actually show them that we could play, and that's really what made us, what we were, and kept us around today, because people knew not only did we play on the records, but live we excelled. We all could really slam our instruments.
See, back then all you need to do is you need to look good.
Yeah, you have to look good to get in the door, and that was a shame because, there were millions of talented guys that probably couldn't get a deal because they didn't look right, or their hair fell out too young or something. I don't know what happened. And that is a shame because that's the world's loss, you know. But that is the way it was. But that didn't get you very far back then. You really then had to do a good album, and then you had to really record album. For all of you listeners out there that don't know what a record album
is. Oh, the record album.
It's a round thing with music on it made out of dinosaurs. Anyway, now it's all digital. But back then we made things called records, and it was you had to make a good record, then you had to go out and kick ass to support it, and we did all of those things, and that's why we're still around today. But a lot of bands not only didn't play on their records back then, but then they couldn't also reproduce or kick ass live, and those are the ones that are not around anymore.
And let's talk about that first album, because two albums that really stood out for me for Danger Danger were the first two. The debut, Screw It. The first one, though, Bang Bang, Rock America, Naughty Naughty, One Step from Paradise, Turn It On, Don't Walk. There wasn't a bad song on that first album. I mean, it was incredible. I remember I bought it. I was 17 years old, and I still have the original copy of it on vinyl.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Again, I guess vinyl's coming back now, but for a couple of decades, nobody knew what that was.
Yeah, it's funny because you look at vinyl now and you look at people's on the website or on Amazon, whatever, and it says, CD, $10.99, vinyl, $35.
Yeah, I remember when you could go to some of the record stores when I was a kid, and you get them for I think it was $2.99. Actually they would list for $7.49, but you get them for $3.99 back then. It was well,
you're getting a big deal because look, Mom, this was $8, but I got it for $3. So don't worry.
For $3, yeah, for $3 you almost didn't have to steal it anymore. So that was cool.
And that first tour, you were out with Warrant, which I remember that because I saw Warrant with Danger Danger. This was back in the late '80s. And
that first tour, we went up. Was it in Canada?
Right, through Canada. I was on vacation. So it was my senior year or my junior year, and I think we went to Montreal, somewhere around there. And that's when I first saw them. And I first saw you and Warren in concert. And I took my girlfriend, who's now my wife, and she wasn't really big into that music, but I convinced her to go, and it was incredible.
Well, good segue, because I'll be actually in Toronto with my solo band. Please come out at the Rock Pile. I hope everybody will hear this in Canada, and everybody will make a bus trip over there. I rarely get to play there anymore, so come on out. But that Montreal show, believe it or not, I think was my first concert ever that I ever did as a lead singer.
Oh, really?
I actually did. I think one right before it, maybe at the Ritz in New York City. I don't remember what the deal was, but I really had never come out front. And so that night in Montreal was the beginning of that Danger Danger tour, which then went all across entire Canada and then down through the western United States. We came down through, Washington and Oregon and everything. It was a long, long tour. I left my home for months. But that Canadian tour was actually our first huge tour. It was with Warren. Cheney was awesome to me. He used to bring me out for their encore every night on his shoulders. So he used to sing with me on his shoulders. He was a strong guy and very nice to me. It's cool to bring the warm-up guy, out with you at the end of your show. And it was really cool, and glad you were there, man.
I've been driving for an hour, just talking to the rain. You say I've been driving you crazy, and it's keeping you away. So just give me one good reason, tell me why I should stay, 'cause I don't want to waste another moment saying things we never meant to say. And I take it just a little bit
The Decades Artist Spotlight is on.
This week's Decades Artist Spotlight continues. Now, here's Joe E. Kramer with this week's artist.
We're on Spotlight this week with Ted Poley of Danger Danger and his new side project, Tokyo Motor Fist, which the album is out in stores right now. Again, it's a big seller in Finland. Finland loves their hair metal. And if you love melodic rock and, you know, the sound of the 80s and the 90s, you will love Tokyo Motor Fist. We're going to play something off that new release coming up in just a bit. Of course, we're going to have the second part of the interview, and we can't do a Danger Danger thing without Bang Bang. Man, that's coming up next. This is Decades, the Decades Artist Spotlight with Ted Poley. Continues next, right here on 105 The River, 104.9 and 100.7 FM, 1340 AM around the world at 105theriver.net, Decades with JoeEKramer.com, and the Radio Bold app for your iPhone or Android device. Hang on.
This is the Decades Artist Spotlight.
Northeast PA's 105 The River.
The Decades Artist Spotlight is on.
This week's Decades Artist Spotlight continues. Now, here's Joe E. Kramer with this week's artist.
We are in the Decades Artist Spotlight, and of course, this week we are here with Ted Poley, Danger Danger, and Tokyo Motor Fist. You just heard Bang Bang. That's their most well-known song, of course. And I remember that where I live anyway, back in 89, 90, that was like number one for weeks on the nightly countdown in radio. It was just played nonstop. And, of course, on MTV as well. So let's get back to be talking to Ted Poley of Danger Danger on the Decades Artist Spotlight. And we're talking the second album, Screw It, which I should say that's the album everybody got screwed on because that was when you kind of things started to fall apart a little. And it's a shame because it was a good album. I mean, Coming Home was one of my favorites. I'll still Think About You, another one. But things started to kind of how would you describe it? They weren't as good as they were on the first album. Things sort of kind of fall.
They were fine as far as I was concerned. The world all of a sudden started growing.
Exactly.
Flannel, and the light switch went off, and that was it.
And, I never understood that because we had all this great music out there, and like you'd go to see these bands, and 6 months earlier you're playing, in front of 20, 30,000 people, and all of a sudden MTV says, okay, this isn't what's cool anymore. And back then MTV did have some influence, not like today, but everybody took this godforsaken grunge music, which I absolutely hated. And all of a sudden, all these bands were just like pulled out the back door.
Well, back door, that's a good reference. That's where I think grunge actually came from. I think it's the worst music ever invented.
Oh, I do.
Quite honestly, I think it was more of an attitude at the time. I'd be surprised if it ever makes a resurgence. I couldn't imagine, like right now I do things like the Monsters of Rock cruise where I go out with 4,000 of the most rabid, awesome melodic rock fans, hair band fans. They're just, what an awesome time we have. It's just the best time you can have. And could you imagine, like, going on a grunge
the Monsters.
I mean, what do you want to do? Like, halfway through, you want to just throw yourself over the side? Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. And, yeah, sorry, please forgive my phone. I've got a radio station waiting there, and they're just everybody's calling today.
No problem.
That Tokyo Motor Fist thing is heating up. That's what it is. So.
Well, that's the thing I want to talk about. You not only Danger Danger, your solo albums, you had, Beyond the Fade last year, which was fantastic. We Are Young Stars. There was a song called Hands of Love, which I know was a demo for Danger Danger early on, and you wrote with Joel Lynn Turner from Rainbow. Is that correct?
Actually, Joel Lynn Turner wrote it with Tony Bruno, the Ray of fame, and actually he was the first guitar player to record with Danger Danger. We actually didn't find Andy Timmons till the end of the recording of that first album, so Tony Bruno was all over that thing. That's actually him doing a lot of those awesome leads. And he and Joel Lynn Turner had a song called Hands of Love that I think they submitted for Danger Danger, and I loved it. I thought it was a great song. And we ended up just not using it for one reason or another. And I always, Joe is a real good friend of mine and one of my heroes. I just love him as a singer. He's one of my idols, and it's kind of fun to get to have him as a really great friend now. And every time I ran into him, I'd say, I'm going to do that song, man. And other people had covered it, but I always remembered Joe's version. And finally, when given the chance, on this latest CD, Beyond the Fade, to do something, I'm like, I want to do, Hands of Love, because I was going to do an album that sounded big and had the big choruses and the big guitars, and I said that song would be perfect. And I finally got a chance to do it, so thanks for mentioning that one. That's one of my favorites from the Beyond.
And it's funny because people will say Hands of Love sounds like Bang Bang, but actually Bang Bang sounds like Hands of Love.
See, you get it.
See, flip it over. That's the real thing. Now, what I really want to talk about is Tokyo Motor Fist, because this band, Frontier they always send, they're great people there at Frontier, and they sent me a lot of promo stuff. And when I got Tokyo Motor Fist, I didn't look at it at first and think, what is this supposed to? What is this? I never heard of this. And then I saw your name, and I'm thinking, well, it's got to be melodic, so I'm gonna like it. And man, I listened to that album, and I was just blown away. The first song I played on my show was Shameless, and people loved it. I mean, nothing has changed. That melodic sound is still there. You're not trying to overdo it. So, talk a little bit about Tokyo Motor Fist and how that came about.
Man, well, thank you, first of all. It's actually exciting to still be able to do something. After I think I've done about 30 or 30.
Yeah, you're involved with everything.
Full length albums. Not even counting guest stuff or the Sega, the Sonic the Hedgehog video,
right?
Stuff, but just really like 30 full albums, and then to be involved in something so cool now that I actually love and think is one of my best things after that many tries.
It's incredible. And you keep that sound. You keep that sound alive. That 80s rock sound is there. You're not trying to change anything.
Well, thank you. We actually did, consciously go for that big sound. It sort of sounds like almost, I call it like Ted Leppard. It sounds like Def Leppard because we've got some awesome players. I mean, of course, Steve Brown of Trickster and of so much more. He produced it, did an amazing job. He actually guests with Danger Danger now as our guitar player. He's an incredibly talented guy, but he's the guitar player. Then we have Chuck Berge on drums, who's Billy Joel's drummer, and we have Greg Smith on bass, who's a good friend of mine, lives nearby, and he plays basically in everybody. But he's with Ted Nugent, of course, now, and together he and Chuck were the rhythm section for Rainbow at one point. So. It's just an honor to play with guys of this caliber. Really fun, and when presented with that opportunity, I said immediately yes. And I love Frontiers, and what they're doing. You're right, is the best at the moment.
Frontiers is carrying this. They're keeping this music alive, and it's incredible with the stuff that they're putting out there. And like, not just shameless, but get you off my mind. I just played this past week, picking up the pieces I've played. Falling Apart is another one I love off that album. And
I like the song called Love. You didn't even mention that.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
That's my favorite.
There's so many. Okay. There's from start to finish, and I've been playing a different one each week. And I mean, I always say it, Ted Poley from Danger Danger. And, this is the project, and people are starting to talk about it and asking me where they can get it. And I'm saying, well, you can't get it yet. It's coming.
No, it's not even out yet. I get the pre-sales. I always get a bunch for my fans that like a personal autographed copy because I stay in close contact with all my fans. And, I'm easy to get to, and I love that because I love getting the feedback and speaking to people and doing all that stuff. So, I've actually had a record-breaking amount of pre-sales. You can go on eBay. You can look for Tokyo Motor Fist. I think there's a lot of sellers selling it out there. You'll have no problem finding it. But if you want an autographed one, look for the seller Ted Poley 1. That's me. And I'll be happy to sign one and send it out for you fast. And you'll see it really is a really cool CD.
It is.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the response. And I'm glad. I'm really thankful for your words on it.
So before we wrap things up here, just a quick, what's going on now? Danger Danger, obviously doing festivals and stuff like that. Tokyo Motor Fist, are we going to see them on the road?
Well, I would sure hope so. I mean, with everybody's schedules being what they are, like I say, I mean, Chuck, does the residency with Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden, which is slightly larger than anything I could dream up. Billy Joel, when Billy needs him, I can't really call Billy and say, hey, listen, man, I need your drummer for a night.
You should ask me if we could open up. Could we be the opening act? Why not?
Maybe nothing is impossible, but that probably is almost impossible.
Right, yeah, I know.
No, but we would love to. The goal is it's not just a one-time project. We'd love to do, I'm sure, another album. We'd love to play together live. We're all actually good friends anyway. I've known Steve for 30 years. I've known Greg for probably 20 years. And we are actually good friends, which also comes through, the tracks that you hear. But our greatest wish would be to someday, do a festival here or there. I can't see an extended tour in the future, but keep an eye out. Maybe a show here or there will pop up somewhere.
And that's what Danger Danger is doing nowadays, mostly festivals?
Yeah, we fly to work with Danger Danger because we have to be a little bit selective. We do the bigger things now. A lot of it is international. And then, in between, I'm always out. I love to play, so I have a great solo band in the U.S., and you can catch me pretty much any time of year somewhere in Danger Danger or doing solo stuff or, who knows, with Tokyo Motor Fist.
And I'm telling everybody listening, and I plug it on my show all the time, that album is probably one of, I don't like a lot of new music from a lot of the older bands. They say older, but some of the bands when I was younger, but because they try to change their sound. But there's no change in sound on that. That Tokyo Motor Fist record is phenomenal.
You know what? I think, 25 years ago it would have been you. It would have been.
It would have been. You're right. Absolutely. And Danger Danger, new music from them. You ever think that's going to happen?
I'm asked every day almost about that. And you know what? Revolve is such a good record. Actually, surprisingly good, I think, for a band from our era that puts out something new these days. And I think that's actually between you and I the best. Between you and I and your listeners, don't tell anybody else. I think it's probably the best Danger Danger record. It's my favorite. And I would hope that, yes, we would get together in the studio and do another one. Right now we have a lot of fun just flying to work, hanging out, doing a show, rocking out, and flying home. So, and that's pretty much the extent, and you can't beat that for fun. But I personally would love to do another Danger Danger record. Nothing is impossible, but at the moment I don't have any, there's nothing, no studio dates set.
We are on a Decades Artist Spotlight tonight. The frontman for Danger Danger, one of my favorite new bands, Tokyo Motor Fist, Mr. Ted Poley. Thank you so much, Ted. I know you're extremely busy, so I'm so glad you got to be on the show.
I'm never too busy for you or our fans, and let me just please say I want to send a special thank you out to all of your listeners for still letting me be able to live my dream at this age. I can't believe I can still do it, and that's thanks to all of you. I hope to see you all out there, and I have the best fans in the world, and I know that within the sound of my voice there's got to be a no-kill animal shelter near you, and that's my thing, and I hope that somebody will take a couple of bucks and donate to a local no-kill animal shelter somewhere near you, and that's all I have to say. I'll see you out there on the road, and thank you, everybody, very much. Bang, bang, what's that sound? This is Ted Poley of Danger, Danger, and now of Tokyo Motor Fist, and you're rocking Decades with my buddy Joey Kramer.
If you just want to sit around and do nothing all day, we can shut the whole world off, tell them all to go away. If you just want to run around and maybe party all night, we can turn the whole world on, let them all scream and bite. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you got me, and I'm living for you all night long. And no matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's shameless. We don't live like fools. If you just wanna fly high and see what's up there, we can ride my old spaceship, take us flying everywhere. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you got me, and I'm living for you all night long. And no matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's shameless. 'Cause you got me, and I'm giving to you all I've got. And no matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's shameless. Everybody's saying that you can't do this and that you'll have a heart attack or sell your soul. You and me been playing with the fire of innocence, never think the unknown. 'Cause you got me, and I'm living for you all night long. And no matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's shameless. 'Cause you got me, and I'm giving to you all I've got. And no matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's shameless. We don't live like fools. It's so shameless. It's so shameless. It's so shameless.
Southern Reach Radio, this is Decades. The Decades Artist Spotlight, that is Tokyo Motor Fist.
This week's Decades Artist Spotlight continues. Now, here's Joe E. Kramer with this week's artist.
We are on a Decades Artist Spotlight this week. We are here with Ted Poley of Danger, Danger, and Tokyo Motor Fist. You just heard Shameless from Tokyo Motor Fist, and since we have a little bit of time, I'm running early for once. This doesn't happen often. We're going to play another song off the Tokyo Motor Fist, which I think you'll enjoy. Can't Get You Off My Mind. Tokyo Motor Fist, Ted Poley on Decades Artist Spotlight.
I'm alright, and I'm okay, but I think about you every day, and it's unrepressed, believe in the sign. I know I've gotta get you off my mind.
Spotlight, Ted Poley. That is Tokyo Motor Fist, Get You Off My Mind.
This week's Decades Artist Spotlight continues. Now, here's Joe E. Kramer with this week's artist.
We're in the Decades Artist Spotlight. Ted Poley was with us tonight. Danger, Danger, and you just heard 2 songs from Tokyo Motor Fist. Type it in your web browser. It's available everywhere. Amazon, iTunes. Of course, Ted Poley's Facebook page. Go there. It'll direct you to Tokyo Motor Fist. You can get it in stores. If you love melodic rock and you love the music of the 80s and the 90s and you love that kind of rock music, you will love Tokyo Motor Fist because it's bare bones, man. It's fantastic. Every track on it is great. So thank you so much for listening to my interview tonight. It'll be online on our podcast starting on Tuesday. You'll be able to check it out again in its entirety. Our next interview will be with Astrid Plain of the group Animotion, who we had on the show a few years back. They have a new album out, and we'll have Astrid with us in 2 weeks. So make sure you are here. 2 hours of Hairspray at 8 next Saturday night. So something to look forward to, right? Meanwhile, more Decades coming up right here. It is Decades on Total Reach Radio.